Hello, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the Finneytown class of 2024. My name is Anya Ravel, and it is an honor to be speaking to you today. Today marks a big change. From this day on, we have left our days of high school. Where we go from here will be different. Some will go to college, some to trade school, some right into working, and still others who will take time to find themselves in different ways. Like it or not, we will go from everyday talks and years of connection to cool stories and fond memories. But today, we are still united as a class. So while we are here, we can stand together one last time. With the time I've graciously been given, I want to talk a bit about the nature of change. I am a strong believer in the fact that change isn't felt in the big moments. Rather, it's in the little things that come after you think you're over it. When this soccer season ended, the big picture didn't hit me at the last game. It wasn't until my coach began to talk about next year's plans and I didn't hear my name that I realized, wow, I'm not going to be there next year. A parade and applause and a spotlight don't create a feeling. True feelings tend to create themselves. As I stand here in front of everyone, I am a veritable testament to little things. I have on my person tonight a little thing from each member of my incredible family, whose support through my high school years is my rock in an ever-changing ocean. These little things may not always be on my person as times change, but trust me when I say I will never let them go. I am wearing a necklace from my grandmother, the most headstrong and determined person I have ever met. She takes challenge in stride and always knows how to smile through strife. I am wearing my father's pin upon my lapel. I was not always easy, but you made me feel like I was worth the effort, forever and always. For that, I am eternally grateful. I am wearing my unparalleled older brother's gown. Like the invariably generous and caring person he is, he let me borrow his presence to make my big day a little more special. Maxime, may your warmth never falter. I am wearing a bracelet from my mother that in her kind heart she gave to me as a gift for today. There are not enough words in the English language for me to describe what she means to me, so I will speak in her native tongue. Я тебя очень люблю, мама. Я всегда буду твоя маленькая обезьянка. In honor of the sentiment around little things, here are some little things I'll miss from school. The early school days where our teachers would just talk to us, arguing about anything and everything during class, the limbo that was the few days before a break, rumors, rituals, and hope for snow days in the winter, the utter relief of checking a grade on a test and doing much better than I thought I did, falling asleep on bus rides coming back away from away games, Mr. Budde telling me to shut up and read during poetry club with all the love in his heart, watching football games and spending all of my money on snacks, seeing not one but 2 solar eclipses in my time here, and last but certainly not least, getting left behind on a school field trip in the 6th grade. I'd be remiss to say that I won't mourn the loss of being able to experience this all again. Despite this, I will smile. I will smile when the scent of the air brings me back to a rainy morning in freshman year. I will smile when I meet someone who plays with their hair in the same way a friend I used to have did. I will smile when I find myself using a mantra taught to me by a teacher. And most importantly, when someone asks me what I did in high school, I will smile. It is my sincere hope that however far we all end up from one another following today, we can all stay connected with a smile upon the memories we share from our time together. Thank you. Would you please stand, if you are able, for the Pledge of Allegiance? I don't know where the flag is. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. You may be seated. As a sign of encouragement and recognition of the recent Memorial Day holiday, we would like all in the audience who have served our country in a branch of the military to stand and be honored with our students. We owe a debt of gratitude to all of you. Thank you for your service. You may now be seated if you are not already. At this time, I would like to introduce our platform guests. Please stand as your name is read. Miss Lindsay Lee, President of Board of Education in Finneytown Local Schools. Miss Jalecia McMullen, Vice President of Board of Education. Mr. Seth Plout, Board of Education. Mr. James Ray, Board of Education. Mr. James Reeb, Board of Education. Dr. Lori Banks, Superintendent. Ms. Carol Miller, Principal. Ms. Lisa Samuel, Assistant Principal. Mr. Anton Walker, Assistant Principal. Mr. Darren Chenault, our alumni guest speaker. These two are an honor. Saeed Juhar, our valedictorian. And Miss Amelia Angert, our salutatorian. Beelan Walder-Marion, our highest-ranking vocational student. Mr. Scott Cauliflower, Assistant Dean of Instruction at Diamond Oaks Technology and Career Development Center. At this time, it is my honor to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Lori Banks.
Good evening. Finneytown class of 2024, families, staff members, and esteemed guests. It is my honor and privilege to stand before you today as we gather and celebrate this incredible milestone in your lives as our graduates. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and growth. It is a day to look back on the journey that brought you here and to look forward to the boundless possibilities that lie ahead. Class of 2024, tonight I'd like to share with you 4 essential ingredients for achieving success and happiness: dreaming, showing up, working hard, and being kind. Dreaming. As you stand on the threshold of a new beginning, I encourage you to dream. Dream big. Give voice to your dreams, share your dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Today we celebrate not just the culmination of your academic journey, but also the beginning of a new chapter where your dreams will take flight. Never stop dreaming. Showing up. In life, showing up means taking responsibility and being accountable. It's about seizing opportunities and being ready to face whatever comes your way. It's easy to hide behind excuses or shy away from challenges. But you have shown that you are willing to step up, to be counted, and to make your presence known. Brené Brown reminds us that true courage lies in showing up, even when the path ahead seems daunting. It is in our willingness to embrace challenges and confront uncertainties that we truly learn, grow, and thrive. Remember, the world belongs to those who show up. Doing the work. Never underestimate the power of hard work. It transforms dreams into reality and turns the impossible into possible. Hard work is about putting in the time and effort, and even when it's difficult, even when you're tired, even when it feels like the odds are against you. NBA great Kobe Bryant said, Great things come from hard work and perseverance. No excuses. Doing the work is essential. It's about putting in the effort, honing your skills, and relentlessly pursuing excellence in your chosen endeavors. Be kind. It is the simple act of treating others with respect, empathy, and compassion. Amidst the hustle and bustle of life, never forget the profound impact of kindness. Maya Angelou said, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." In a world that can sometimes feel cold and indifferent, be a source of warmth and compassion, spreading kindness wherever you go. It costs nothing, but means everything. It creates bonds, fosters community, and brings out the best in humanity. You are our future leaders, innovators, and caretakers of our world. So as you step out into the world, hold fast to your dreams, muster the courage to show up, hold fast to your dreams, commit yourselves to doing the work, and above all, be kind. For it is in living out these principles that you will not only fulfill your potential, but also uplift those around you, creating a brighter, more compassionate world for generations to come. Congratulations, Finneytown class of 2024. We are immensely proud and excited to see the incredible impact you will have on the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Banks. It is now my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker this evening. He is a proud member of Finneytown High School's graduating class of 1991. Please welcome Mr. Darren Chenault.
Thanks for having me today. This might get exciting for a lot of you guys. First and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude to Finneytown administration and the Board of Education for graciously inviting me tonight. It's truly an honor. I also want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the remarkable graduates of Finneytown class of 2024. Your achievements are truly commendable, and you should be immensely proud of yourselves. Before I dive into my remarks tonight, I want to take time to reflect on the privilege it is to be here tonight. I stand before you, and I cannot help but to think of my parents. As you look around, your parents are here. Over 30 years ago, I made a decision to prioritize a football game over my graduation. Despite my absence, my parents showed up to the graduation to make sure I graduated, make sure they called my name. She probably thought I was lying to her. But I can't help to know that they're looking down right now, smiling, and saying, "See, I knew he would reach this moment." So I appreciate you for allowing me to be here with you tonight. Your education will go farther than anything in this world. Now, let's get into it why I'm here. I consider it to be a blessing. I consider it to be a blessing to be here with you all. As someone involved in law enforcement and as a coach, through my unique vantage point, I have witnessed firsthand the challenges and the obstacles that young people like yourselves will face. Tonight, I want to share with you a simple but profound word: EAT. It's an acronym. Every day, attitude, and toughness. EAT. I use this word because every day presents its own set of challenges, temptations, and doubts. There will always be voices telling you that you're not good enough or take the easy way out. I urge you to resist those voices. Embrace the harder path. For me, that hard path has been marked with losing my parents, my brother, and some people along the way, in particular, John Coleman, who has an impact on this community. But yet, through sheer determination and grit, I refuse to let people around me falter. Every day, I make a conscious effort to push myself to strive for excellence and to honor not only my parents, but my community, Finneytown. I'm a firm believer in the power of consistency and discipline. I wake up at 3:45 a.m. every morning to reflect, which is powerful, to exercise, which is powerful, to prepare myself mentally for the challenges ahead. See, if you prepare yourself mentally, class of 24, you're already winning. This daily ritual serves as a reminder that greatness is not achieved through complacency, but through relentless effort and dedication. You must actively work hard on your goals day in and day out, every day, if you truly wish to succeed in this life. Eat. I want to emphasize the importance of attitude. Your attitude shapes the perception of the world and determines how you respond to adversity. In the face of uncertainty, because it will be some uncertainty, maintain a positive mindset. Prepare for the unexpected. Stay grounded. Stay calm. Be that source of strength for those around you. Your attitude is a beacon of light in the darkest times. It's no secret, 1 year ago, I had a kidney transplant. A lot of people were coming around me, hugging me, almost to say goodbye. Sadness around me, but I refused because of my attitude. My light shined brightly. I put my high beams on because I wanted them to see me. I wanted them to know that each day, I'll be here. Each year, I'll be here. I'll be here. And that's when you face this adversity will come your way, you will be here as well. Eat. Lastly, I want to speak about your toughness, your mental toughness and your physical toughness. Resilience. In life, you will encounter setbacks and disappointments. People will doubt you, reject you, and tell you that you're not good enough. But remember this: every no is an opportunity to prove them wrong and to put your stamp on it. Embrace the challenges, persevere through the hardships, and never lose sight of your ultimate goal. Let them know what your foundation is. Your family that you have here today, your support staff, is your foundation. Finneytown is your foundation. Let them know who you are. And I'll leave you with this. This is something I wrote down after my father passed away. It's still on my desk and it sits in my locker at work. Mental strength took me many days and many nights to find. When I found it, I encountered hell all over again. I found my way to use my mental strength as well as my physical strength to fight and fight 1,000,000 times over. I realized there wasn't a trophy waiting for me like it was in high school and grade school, but just another challenge. Just another challenge called life. Finneytown, class of 2024, winner, you already are. Just keep fighting. And once again, to Finneytown Administration and the Board of Education and the incredible class of 2024, thank you for allowing me to share this moment with you. Congratulations on your achievements, and may you continue to strive for greatness in all that you do. And remember, to eat is important. Thank you.
Mr. Chenault, we appreciate your thoughts. Now, I would like to introduce Miss Lisa Samuel, Assistant Principal. She will recognize our valedictorian and our salutatorian for the graduating class of 2024.
Hello, everyone. At this time, we would like to recognize and present to you our valedictorian and salutatorian. I will introduce each person, and Ms. Miller will present them with their Medal of Honor. Both students will then give their address. I now present to you our valedictorian, Saeed Jahar.
Hello. Hi. I'd like to start off with some personal shout-outs. These individuals were incredibly upset with the fact that they weren't in my top 10 academic signing speech. The first shout-out I'll give is to Carson and Quinton. Although they always give me a hard time, bother me when I'm busy, spam my phone, and constantly inconvenience me, especially when I'm at work, they have been with me through thick and thin, and I'm forever grateful to call them my close friends and brothers. The next shout out goes to Amelia, a special individual who I never thought I'd get the chance to know. You managed to brighten up my day, and I wouldn't trade anything in the world for you. Thank you for coming into my life. I want to mention so many more people who've gotten me to where I am today, but you know who you are when I say I'm grateful for fun soccer team dinners, fighting over homework answers, marching band rehearsals, late nights playing games, advice for life after school, and so much more. But are those the only people who got me here? Wasn't it through the hands of all the people I've come across that I reached this point? Of course, there's my family, my friends, my teachers, and I'm very grateful for what they've done for me. They raised me, they taught me, they helped me study, and spent late nights grading homework and then complained the next day about having to grade the homework even though they assigned it. But there's people I come across every day. There's the polite servers at restaurants, there's the dealer who sold me my car, my coworkers, the plumber who comes to fix the pipes, the guy who cuts in front of me at Kroger self-checkout. Every single person I've come across, every single one of you in this crowd is responsible for placing me in this spot. The clothes you wear, the music you listen to, the way you laugh and cry, everything that you do, everything that you are, fills me with inspiration to do more and be more. You dictate my thoughts and actions. You are the one who put me here. You have made me what I am today. I'm the valedictorian just as much as you are. And for that, I think you should give yourselves a big round of applause. To truly experience the world means to appreciate the good, the bad, the sad, the joys, and the tragedies. Whenever I went through a bad patch, I was having a hard time. As I fought through the pain, I would ask, why do I care so much? Why should it matter how someone else feels? Why should you care about your grade or how someone else thinks of you? Why should you care about anything at all? There are going to be times where you don't want to deal with the daily grind of life because, as a close friend and mentor of mine told me, you're human. Those struggles and hardships contribute to your life, your unique experience, which consists of every single thought and feeling that you have. And that is something that no one can take away from you. That is the human experience, to have passion, drive, love, hate, anger, happiness, sadness, all thoughts and emotions, all the ups and downs. To my fellow seniors, enjoy this experience, the great thrill of graduating from high school. To everyone I see out here today, no matter what comes your way, don't forget that you are human. Be vulnerable, be open, put your feelings on the line. You will experience the greatest of joys and the most terrible pains. That is what it means to be human. My name is Saeed Juhar, and thanks to all of you, it has been my privilege to stand before you today. Thank you.
I now present to you, I'm a little shorter than Saeed. I now present to you our salutatorian, Amelia Angert.
Hello and good evening, everyone. I want to start off by saying thank you for everyone to come out tonight to celebrate me and my fellow peers. It truly means a lot to us. I do not have enough thank yous to speak to everyone who has been a part of my past 17 years of life. Teachers, peers, and my family have truly shaped me into the well-rounded individual that I am standing up here today. I want to briefly thank my family who have been my biggest supporters from day one. Mom, thank you for being the most hardworking woman I know and never failing to give me an outstanding role model. Dad, thank you for all the hard work days and endless nights you've endeavored just to provide for me and my sister. Olivia, thank you for being my best friend and never failing to comfort me and make me laugh even during those stressful nights. Now, I do not have a talent in public speaking. I thought I had an important message to relay to everyone. Everything is going to be okay. Now, I know how cliche this phrase sounds, and trust me, I understand how hard it is to believe, but I have struggled with depression since my 8th grade year, and I cannot express into words how dehumanizing depression can be. I will not stop bringing up depression since so many of us struggle with mental illness, and it is often belittled. Coming from experience, I understand how hard it is to see that light at the end of the tunnel, but I want to tell you, no matter how much you go through these hard moments, you still have your resilience. Think with me right now. Recall a time in your past where you felt lost and you felt very alone. Now look at you today and how you've persevered through whatever life has thrown at you. Look at you. You're graduating. Last month, I wanted to give up, but instead I stand up here with you today because someone told me the same thing I'm telling you. The same person also told me, pain is temporary. Don't make permanent decisions for temporary situations. If I gave up, I wouldn't be graduating, wouldn't have met new friends, wouldn't have experienced all the joys I had. Depression is still something I'm battling with today, but what keeps me strong is knowing that to get through the hard times is to appreciate the good ones. Another message I'd like to bring up is the importance of cherishing your friendships and your relationships. My relationships are what got me through the bulk of those hard times. My two biggest supporters have to be my best friends, Riley, who could not make it tonight, sadly, and Saeed, who is sitting on the stage right behind me. These two amazing individuals have comforted me in any means possible and have told me countless times that I will be okay. Whether it be on the phone or in person, these two people have leveled me through the troubles that depression has brought to me. Saeed has been the most refreshing person I've ever met and one of the most empathetic people I've ever known. Thank you for coming into my life to dig me out of the hole depression buried me in. Cherish your friendships because your friends are always going to be there to look out for you, and you never realize how important they matter to you until you lose them. So don't wait to lose your relationships and friendships to realize what they truly mean to you. You might still be sitting here today questioning what you want to do after high school, and that's completely okay. Pieces will fall into place and the stars will align in your future because I know how capable each and every one of you are achieving all your goals and dreams. Class of 2024, I'm so proud of you for how far you've come, and I cannot wait to see what journeys we all pursue. Class of 2024, although this is the last moment we have sitting together in the same room, I'm so grateful I got the luxury to spend years growing up and learning with each of you. Thank you, class of 2024, for all the memories I will hold deeply in my heart and for your time tonight. Join me in celebrating the class of 2024 and how hard we've all worked to get to this moment. Thank you.
Okay, this is at my level. I would like to take this opportunity to honor our highest ranked vocational student. Congratulations to Beelan Waldemariam.
Please welcome Senior Cedric Gordon to the podium as he gives a few remarks on his Finneytown experience.
Good evening, Finneytown staff, community, students, and this year's 2024 graduates. My name is Cedric Gordon. First and foremost, I would like to thank God and my family. Next, I want to thank my coaches and teachers for everything they had done for me throughout my years at Finneytown. I grew up in Finneytown, and I am thankful for the time I had in this community. Now it all comes to an end. My teachers always told me high school was going to go by fast, but I never believed them. I thought it was going to go very slow. Now I sit back as a senior and realize I'm going to miss my teachers and the pep rallies. I'm going to miss playing football for Finneytown. I want to thank Coach Wormack and Coach Tatum for being the best towards me and always keeping me focused on the goals I wanted to accomplish. If you know them, they are not going to tell you what you want to hear. They are going to tell you what you need to hear. I enjoy being coached by them, and I'm going to miss them a lot. Now, if you know me, you most likely know my boys. Jalen, Josh, Marvin, Malachi, Braylon, and Ivion. I want to shout out my boys for being there for me, being the best of friends. I couldn't ask for better ones. They really showed me what it's like to have a real friend group that cares and that wants the best for you. I'm glad my boys played football with me for my last year of high school. I really enjoyed them coming out and playing. It's really not their cup of tea, but they showed up and played. We wanted to make sure our last year was fun as possible, and it was. I always struggled being a leader, a title that everyone had asked me to be. My coaches gave me a leadership position because they saw leadership potential. This was very difficult at first because I'm not a person that likes to speak in front of huge crowds or tell someone what they need to be doing or get on someone for messing up a play on the football field. However, I did it. It was awkward at first, but it was cool to lead my football team in the right way to start a better future for Finneytown and myself. I like to lead and talk to younger students that struggle a lot in the classrooms because I used to be in that type of situation. I like helping younger students realize it's good to have fun at school, but there's a time and place in school you still have to study. We had something at Finneytown called Restorative Practices, or RP, and I was asked to be a RPM, which is a Restorative Peer Mediator. I am thankful for Ms. Dees for inviting me to the training. If students don't want to talk to a teacher, a RPM is there to talk, which is me. I like to be there every day because I like to help students out, to talk to students about what they want to do when they're older, and talk to them about how they can accomplish their dreams. I enjoy talking to students. I enjoy helping everyone that needs to be talked to for guidance. I'm really going to miss doing that the most in Finneytown. I can't forget about Miss Miller or Mr. Walker or Miss Samuel. I'm thankful for them for keeping me on the right path my whole high school years, They were guiding me and letting me know how much potential I have and just checking up on me every day, letting me know how far I came throughout high school, and that truly meant a lot. I want to thank Mr. Thigpen for a lot. When I first came to Finneytown, it was hard for me to fit in. He came into my life, made it better for me. He talked with me and took me out for some yogurt on the weekends. He always asked me what was the best part of my day. He truly cared to help me fit in to a school that I wasn't comfortable at. He also set me straight when I was acting foolish. I just want to thank him for the guidance and talks that truly meant a lot. Another person that truly meant a lot to me, I consider a second mom, is Jalen's grandma, Miss Harrietta Goldsby. She truly is a blessing towards me and the rest of my boys. When we were bored, we can hang out at her house. Sometimes we can be loud because we horseplay a lot, almost all the time, which we do in school, sometimes, sorry. But she really doesn't mind it. Miss Harrietta usually plays the piano, which we love hearing it because she played the piano really well. She has Bible lessons with us. We read the Bible and we pray together. She always makes sure we are okay. She checks up on us when we are sick. She makes sure we do well in school. She makes sure we get to school on time. Just her presence is a blessing. I'm glad I met her. Thank you, Miss Harrietta, Jalen's grandma, for everything. Thank you for guiding me in the right direction since I was young. I'm very thankful. Before I come close to ending, I want to say thank you, Mom, Mrs. Renisha Gordon. You have been so supportive. Mom, you always been my everything since birth. I am very thankful for you. You always kept food in my belly, clothes on my back. You always gave me the fresh pairs of shoes and a fresh book bag every year. Mom, you made sure I was okay. You were my doctor when I was sick. Your food was always good. I'm surprised I'm not 600 pounds. You always loved and cherished the little gifts I gave you when I was younger, just like a gift card. And you always calmed me down and made me feel better when I was upset. You came to every one of my games and supported me through the wins and losses. I'm glad you gave me the knowledge to be a respectful young black male to adults and my elders. Mom, you are my everything, and I love you so much. Thank you, Mom. And Dad, Mr. Centennial Gordon, I'm thankful for you a lot because without you, I would not know how to act. I'm glad that you're in my life to tell me right from wrong and discipline me when I need punishment. You made me into the young man I am now. Going off to be a young black male into the real world isn't going to be easy. But you showed me to control my emotions and be wise about my decisions. I'm very glad you taught me the game of football, practicing with me and showing me the game and spending time watching the game with me. Dad, you always gave me constructive criticism on how I played to better my skills and better how I play. Dad, you taught me how to build and put things together. I remember the times you taught me how to fix speakers and fix electrical outlets. I remember the first time you taught me how to cut grass and make the yard look good. Dad, you taught me how to do a lot more than just how to play football. Dad, you gave me the knowledge and courage, wisdom to be successful. I'm grateful for that, Dad. I will always remember these words from you. I'm proud of you, son. I'm glad to be your son, and I couldn't ask for a better dad. Thank you, Pops. My fellow graduates, thank you for going on this journey with me. We should all be proud of ourselves and our accomplishments. I want to encourage you all to keep your head up throughout life and keep overcoming your challenges and adversities. Keep pushing forward and keep going. I want to leave us all with a quote from Denzel Washington. The chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith you have, that is what's going to define you. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2024.
Nice job, Seti. I'm going to be talking about scholarships. This year's class was truly outstanding in its academic pursuits. Many scholarships have been awarded for outstanding artistic talent, musical talent, athletics, as well as academics. I would like to recognize all students who have received a scholarship. Would you please stand? Please be seated. Now we'll be talking about the recognition of cords for academic achievement. Tonight, we continue the tradition in honoring many of our top students for their academic accomplishments. Please stand as you are able as I read your specific category of cords for academic achievement. Gold white cord, summa cum laude. 4.6 GPA and above. Please be seated. Silver white cord. Magna cum laude, 4.3 to 4.599 GPA. Bronze white cord, cum laude, 4.0 to 4.299 GPA. Silver gold cord, honors diploma. Thank you. Additionally, many students take college courses while enrolled as high school student. The courses are offered on our campus, online, and on college campuses. Would all students who took a College Credit Plus course please stand as you are able? You may be seated. Next, we want to recognize the students in a few of our extracurricular activities and describe the color cords for you. Students in the garden club are wearing green cords. Go ahead and stand. Green cords. Restorative peer mediators are wearing teal cords. Thespian troupe members are wearing royal blue cords. And our students enlisted in the military are wearing red, white, and blue cords. Thank you. Now you will have Anya.
I would like to now introduce our principal, Mrs. Carol Miller.
All right, what we've been here waiting for. It's my pleasure to present these candidates as qualified for graduation. They have met all the requirements put forth by the state of Ohio and the Finneytown Board of Education, and I present them to the board as certified to receive their diplomas. Mr. Crawley and Ms. Bruner will announce this year's graduates, so if you two could please come up.
I'd like to first introduce the Dean of Clark House, Mr. Elijah Sanders. Okay, here we go. Mazion Yasmir Abbott. Caleb Jael Allen. Jada Liasia Ballou. Marlon Britt. Callie Khalees Renee Britton. Caricia Marcela Correas. Cedric LeJohn Gordon. Omar Gay. Dia Lanice Hankerson. Oyinade Adiola Osho. Sean Michael Steyer. Isaac Daniel Volan. Joshua Galian Way. Let me now introduce Mrs. Julie Fickey and Mrs. Shannon Cleghorn, Deans of Ebenezer House. John Thomas Cleghorn. Paige Irma Vorwerk Fickey. Saeed Yassine Juhar. Bishop Luciano Kidd. Pramisha Magar. Kershawn Mays. Christina Elisa Nix. Josie Louise Pickens. Maddox Aaron Price. Anya Alexandra Ravel. Joquez William Rice. Sandeep Tamang. Sony Tamang. Jalen Trevon Williams. Let me introduce Mrs. Heather Howard, Dean of Kupke House. Roman Adams Arnold. Alexander Quinn Davidson. Jesse Andres Flores Ortiz. Chloe Ray Girdler. Faith Desiree Carley. Jaden Alexander Kittles. Graydon Matthew Laird. Daniil Brendan Lindsay. Maxwell Edward McMahon. Marcus Elijah Miller. Isabella Annadelle Rivers. Joshua Blake Ross. Chloe Marie Thielman. Jamitri Donnell Thompson. Beelan Natabai Wadamariam. Have fun.
Now introducing Dean of Penn House, Miss Laura Walker. Amelia Grace Engert. Ariel Irie Barton. Toriano Brown. Adam Tyler Dace. Jamalet Eldridge. Grace Ann Finch. Samara Lynn Jackson. Lauren Alexandria Rosemary Jones. Sheik Papa Lowe. Sarav Magar. Ryan Matthew Schwab. Aaron Lee Smith Torres. Luke Bear Tudor. Now introducing Dean of Pringle House, Miss Melissa Hawkins. Alana Shaolin Coleman. Ash Gurung. Brandon Lawson, you want me to read it? Brandon Lawson. Alexander John Longbonds. Oh, sorry about that. Abdullah Ibra Nagai. Ali Young. Hassan Ivan Scott Peoples. Reese Morel Riggins. Trenton Isaiah Sampson. Marvin Sykam. Kema Abrahet Tewedros. Sena Haragu Tewedros. Kelly Joyon Trapp. Omaria Nicole Rucker. Gabriella Delamico Van Heeswick. Brennan David Bowles. Jemiah Taeja Williams. Now introducing Dean of Telford House, Miss Evie Epifano. Faith Elizabeth Allen. Jared Quinton Baugh. Layla Aliana Bonds. LaRon Traynell Carter. Nasir Nishan Dewberry. Braylon James Elmore. Trayvon Lamont Hollingshed. Kyle Matthew Keller. Riley Owen Lorton. Jacob Alexander Martin. Lyndon Kavari Martin. Max Menke. Sienna Michelle Renfro. I have Alexander John Longbonds, my apology. I'm now happy to introduce Miss Lindsay Lee to do the recognition of the graduates.
By the authority vested in me as president of the Finneytown Board of Education, I do hereby declare you to be graduates. Congratulations to the class of 2024.
Will the audience please stand for our alma mater? Please be seated. For the turning of the tassels, may I welcome up to the podium our valedictorian, Saeed Juhar.
Seniors, please rise. Yes. Join me in moving our tassels from right to left. You've graduated.
We would like to give a big thank you to our band for their musical performances tonight. We appreciate all the time and effort that went into the creation of these performances. Everyone in the audience, please remain seated while the graduates leave the room. Honor Guard, please take your place.